Welcome to Seaview Circle, our podcast in which we review our favorite TV shows and movies of the past, present, and possibly the future, and in the process, chat about styles, fashion, and locations often lost to the decades. We do this all in service to our end goal of determining just how highbrow or lowbrow our viewing taste is.
Now, if you're joining us for the first time, my name is Brady, and I am a sometime actor, a sometime writer, DJ, and also purveyor of vintage oddities living in Los Angeles.
I am actually a full-time real estate agent here in Los Angeles, but I am also a DJ, sometimes singer, and also a vintage enthusiast.
Renaissance man.
Renaissance person.
If this is your first time checking out our Seaview Circle podcast, I suppose it's important to let you know that we have been covering the first season of Knots Landing, the longest-running primetime serial of its era. The show has been impossible to watch in the decades since, but it is now available to stream in its entirety over on plex.tv. That is 344 episodes of goodness.
Yes, that'll keep you busy. Recently, we did a watch-along of the wacky Knots Landing episode, Land of the Free. If you haven't checked out the podcast yet, you can find it on our YouTube and Spotify channels.
Yep.
We had so much fun with it. We thought it would be fun to do another one. So here we go. We're highlighting another standout episode from the series.
Now, for this watch-along, we are actually jumping ahead 2 years to season 3.
Wow, what?
Well, if you've been following our podcast in real time, then you know that it is Halloween season. So what better time is there to watch the classic spooky season 3 episode, The Three Sisters? Yeah, so we're going to get to that watch-along toot sweet, but we want to remind you first, if you are watching us over on Spotify, well, I guess you can't watch us over there, but you can listen to us there. You can watch us on YouTube. Either way, please subscribe to the channel. You just ring that little bell there. And you can also like the individual episodes. And if there is a like-minded friend that you have that is into Knots Landing, or maybe some of the pop culture investigations that we do into Southern California, please let them know about our show, and so they can enjoy it along with you. All right, so should we get to the watch-along?
Yeah, let's get to the watch-along.
Let's do it, all right?
So the writer of this episode is Daniel J. Franklin. This is the only episode of Knots that he's ever written. The director is Kim Friedman, and apparently this is the 7th episode that this person has done. Ironically, she's also directed the last episode, which we recapped last week, called Civil Wives.
Yes.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. All right, shall we get to it?
Yeah, let's get to it.
All right. All right, let's get into it.
Hello, let's get into
Watch-along.
it. Watch along, kiddies. Ooh. Look who's there.
Oh, I know that girl.
I know her.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes!
This is going to be good.
Do I need to
Lily
turn
May
it up
is
a little
back. Oh, Karen's got a new haircut.
bit? She does.
And Lily May's got a new haircut, too. Oh, my
Ooh.
God. Abby.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Okay, this looks like it's going to be a good one. Different title music.
This is new title music than we're used to and during our season 1 watch-alongs.
Yes. And I can see that everybody's kind of updated their fashions a little bit and their
We're
haircuts.
well into the 80s now.
Oh, look at that look there. I see a very interesting Michelle Lee look.
Now, can we talk about the title sequence? This is inspiration for our Seaview Circle logo. Is this
What do you call this? Like
title font?
Rolling?
And then, yeah, the scrolling. Also, we
Scrolling.
use that in our transitions over on our podcast as well. If you
Oh,
hadn't
look at
noticed.
Mr. Plachette has cleaned his haircut up a little bit.
Now, our print is a little bad on this. We're not watching it on Plex because we're in the dreaming room. We don't have cable in here.
Yeah,
or,
unfortunately, there's no
internet,
cable
so
in here.
This is from a DVD.
Okay. We start off. There's a spooky house and some statues.
And some spooky music as well, let's be honest.
Yes, this looks good.
Oh, wait. Look at this shot. Do you remember this shot of the cul-de-sac? They use this all the time. It starts off in the tree, and then it pulls up.
Special guest star, Julie Harris.
Ah, just a special guest star.
Just a special guest star. Oh, right. They pull up from a tree to reveal the cul-de-sac.
I wonder if that's the first time it was used, because maybe it was meant to show like a haunting atmosphere from the last shot to carry into this.
Yeah. Whose
Okay.
Mercedes is that?
I think it's Laura's. I mean, she's a baller
yeah,
now
that's
because she's a
right.
real estate agent.
That's right.
Right?
She stepped it up a few notches from that Datsun.
Yes.
And her hair looks good, too. She's got long curls.
Oh, I think this is probably her best look. I think.
You've got a picnic basket. Oh, look at Karen's got some big hair, too.
Ooh. The cat fight started already. Oh. What? She's not.
Oh, Karen's not coming?
She doesn't go?
Well, let's see.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
So they mentioned that the house they're going to go visit is potentially haunted. Ooh.
Oh, see, Lily Mae's not worried. She ain't afraid of no ghost.
I would suspect that, right?
Yes.
Oh, there she is.
Where's Karen going?
Yes. Oh.
Oh, Laura invited Abby.
I don't think that Abby and Laura are friends, really. Oh. Right?
Oh, so they really do want Karen to come.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay.
She's getting tempted.
I really am curious as to why they went in this direction, because do you know this? We mentioned it in the intro that this episode aired in January. It's not like an October episode.
Now this house is actually located in Altadena.
Yes.
And apparently it's been used in many different
several shows.
Television
Exteriors
shows.
and interiors.
Even most recently in a show that we've been watching on
yes,
TV.
Indeed.
Yeah. We'll talk about that later.
It's a beautiful home. I don't know if when I first saw this, if I thought it was, what year it was from. I guess we'll have to find that out too. Wait a minute. Is this the Brady Bunch?
They're on Rinaldi. This is on Rinaldi again.
They literally are singing 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Oh, okay.
Now, where's Abby? I don't see her. Is she way in the back?
Way in the back.
Oh, it's the station wagon. She's in that back area of the station wagon, which
the back facing.
Yeah, I love that. Favorite thing about being in the station wagon.
Did you hear that they were just humming the theme to the Twilight Zone? They're wondering if they're heading into an episode of the Twilight Zone. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, cool.
Okay. This is before the internet where you could just type it in.
Yeah.
You actually had to go to the library and find a book and hope that maybe there was some information that you could use.
It appears that Abby at this point is not as conniving as she is in later seasons, unless you're missing something.
Though, but I think everything was put on pause for this particular episode. This does feel like a season 1
now,
episode.
let me just ask you, what is that supposed to be? Leaves?
Leaves.
Oh.
In California, right?
Yeah.
If we haven't already said, Laura is a real estate agent and she has this house as a listing.
It's like the gardener came over with the leaf blower and was blowing in all the different directions.
There's literally somebody off screen just going, or it's the Santa Ana winds.
Did she say cats? Oh. Cats.
Yeah.
Oh, she was an old crazy old cat lady.
How relatable. How timely.
Is Karen drinking a beer?
No.
Oh. Laura looks like she's eating a tortilla chip. Here we go. Oh, so the gate.
I mean, this house is
the French
really
doors,
not cared for because the doors are swinging
Yeah, the
wide
French
open.
doors are swinging by themselves. The wind is blowing.
How much do you think this house would go for? Even haunted. Even back in 1982.
Oh, that house has got to be $1 million back then even.
Yeah, I would say. Now, they're going up a mountain pass.
They look like they're actually going.
Mansion.
Well, I know where Altadena is. That's not the way to Altadena.
No.
But anyway. Oh, here we go.
Lily Mae says, haunted houses don't look any special way, sugar. Did they say where this is supposed to be? I don't know if they did.
No,
We didn't catch it.
I don't think I caught it.
Did you see that Karen was going to just leave Abby in the back seat in the back? Karen and Abby are brother or sisters-in-law, but they have never gotten along very well.
How funny.
Nor
The
will
door
they
just
ever.
opened by itself. It's one of those big wide doors. Oh,
There's
look
that
at
classic foyer with the checkerboard floor. Again, you see this in several other TV shows and movies. This exact entryway.
Did
it
you
is
say
pretty
you were ever in this house?
stunning. No, I've never
Oh,
been
okay.
in this house.
It is? Well, we'll be with a little imagination. Laura, come on. You don't have to sell us. We're not buying.
Oh,
Don't get jumpy. No, I'm not.
okay. Oh, okay. The jump scares are
Oh.
already in effect.
What do we heading there, okay?
Okay, she's going to take the executive role now and
Yeah.
get everybody rolling.
We came through the doors and I got these
Ooh,
names of missing.
Ginger's got, she must have some of the veil of
Yes.
you
The
know,
veil must be thin with Ginger.
the thin veil.
They're stepping into the.
Abby just
Study
she just
or
went,
the-
she just went, looked around at
Maybe
the
there's a
furniture.
man in there.
What is that, a stuffed ocelot? No, a stuffed mink?
Taxidermy is not cool, people.
Auction off furnishings and restore the house.
Oh, see, wouldn't that be fun? You've done that too, right? As a real estate agent, sometimes a house that you're selling comes with property that you need to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at this. This handheld. Do you see the handheld?
Well, she could be staging it up a little bit for them.
Yeah, that's what she said. She was
Yeah.
going to see what they had, take inventory. But you see, they're using a handheld here to make it look like they're being watched.
This place looks like it has some very good artifacts and good artwork.
Yeah, and I would say it has pretty good bones, right? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't look run down from the inside.
I'll take it,
I'll take it.
please.
So they're kind of split up now.
Smile.
Oh, here comes the Polaroid.
Yes.
Taking a Polaroid of Val, and her hair
wow.
blows by itself.
Wow.
Dress.
Wow.
Okay, we're going to be in the library.
Just a draft. Uh-oh, here
I
we
think
go.
already what's
Now
interesting
they're
about
separating
this
from her.
episode is that you can see we know the personalities of these different characters, and they're shining through even in their investigation of this house.
Now Val's opening up a door of a room upstairs by herself.
Yes.
I think she's pretty brave.
You know, in a horror film, you never separate. Come on.
Okay, now she just took a picture of the fountain. Let's see.
How'd you do that?
Laura.
Do what? Turn on the fountain. Well, I didn't. It was on.
Uh,
When we came in.
no, it wasn't.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
Fountain turned itself on.
No. If they're all ghosts, they're friendly.
Oh, Lily Mae says they're friendly ghosts. Okay.
Casper's there. It's Casper.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay.
There's running water. So,
yeah.
I mean,
at
you know
least the
this.
water's not brown.
Yeah.
Oh, now she's locked in the bathroom.
Yep.
And the wind is blowing and the French doors are banging. And now she's banging.
Oh no.
Oh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Mama.
No. Oh my gosh.
Wow, nobody can hear her.
Let's see. If she calls for Abby, I'll be really shocked.
Commercial break. Now back
what
to
is that?
Oh, that's weird. That's like some bear or something on the wall. More taxidermy.
More Polaroids.
Well, just let me know if you find any first edition.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
She's on it. She's a woman after our own heart, right?
Oh, yeah.
eBay shop.
Now, if one of them pulls out an EVP recorder,
Or
I'm going to
dowsing
lose my
rods.
mind.
Dowsing rods.
Yeah, dowsing rods or EVP.
Yeah, I need the ghost box. Can we get the ghost box?
I hear yes, very much so.
No.
No.
Get away.
Go away. Leave me alone. Oh, the door wouldn't open.
Who are those people?
Oh, there's a haunted picture on the wall.
What do you think about people who leave behind photos in the house?
It's a bit creepy. I like it. Uh-oh, what's that?
Wait, what? I wonder what everybody thought about this episode, right?
I
When
wonder.
they got the script.
Well, maybe we can find out later on.
It seems that old Bo Mifflin, the man who built this house, married a girl by the name of Susanna, who was past his age.
Oh.
The old man was crazy jealous, thinking that Susanna was sleeping around, which she was,
Oh, my God.
according to this book. Of course, I don't know how they would know. Stick to the story,
Oh. That was funny. That was a little nod to their current storylines.
had given him 3 daughters and no son. was 7, Belinda was 5, and Claire was 4.
Melissa, Belinda, and Claire.
It sounds like a rock band.
Right?
Buried.
It's not the Go-Go's, it's the Ghosts.
Yeah, the Ghosts.
They actually spent the rest of their lives in this house. Only they never really grew up.
They never grew up.
Abby says that the girls never left the house, and then they never grew up, and then she turns right to Valine.
And looks right at her. Yeah.
Did they say anything about the ghost? The famous sound of 2 little apparitions trying to get in.
Wow.
2 little apparitions tried to get in.
Wow. So Claire, I guess, the youngest one, just passed away, which is why the house is now on the market.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's all kind of nice that they're all back together again.
It is.
Oh, see?
It is
That's
nice, Val.
sweet.
It is nice.
All the little girls are back together
I love
again.
I love a reunion.
Everybody loves a reunion, especially when they're ghosts. What is she looking at?
Right?
She turned around and looked at the house. Oh, so it's nighttime and they're still here.
Okay.
Now again,
So they're
I
still
thought you said
investigating.
they're going to go to a hotel.
That's what they had said. That's what they said. They're going to stay at a motel in the first scene.
oh,
A shadow passes. Oh,
okay.
it's just Laura.
Oh, it's Laura. So far, they're not believers, except for Val.
Now, we were discussing earlier about the haunted house that we actually spent some time in, and we absolutely did have some experiences.
Yeah.
When you were clearing out the house that you were selling.
Yeah.
Back in,
and in fact, the
2011.
weird thing about it was because there were 2 groupings of people, if you recall, cleaning out the house. So we didn't really, we were second guessing ourselves until we kind of all got together and collaborated and realized, hey, did you do this? Did you do this?
Right.
So that's when it came together.
Right.
I want this place. Oh, I think it's disease.
What? Now Lily Mae's against it.
Yeah.
And Valine's for it.
Might be lonely and
Oh, see, she has feelings for the girls.
let's find the others.
Oh, now Lily Mae wants out. She must
Yeah.
be getting bad feelings.
Oh, uh-oh. Here we go.
Oh, listen. Oh, you hear a music box. She's opened up the music box.
Oh,
This is
it's
going to
call-
let
it's
it
gonna-
all go, isn't it?
It's going to call the girls.
Never trust a music box.
No, never trust a music box. And never trust Valine with a music box. You know.
Do you know I wanted to get that she looks very excited about this music box. Remember I found one at the thrift store that was all busted and it was playing Close to You by the Carpenters.
Oh
It was so
my
creepy.
God.
Oh my god!
Ah! Ah!
Creepy doll collection, creepy doll collection. Okay, this is totally up our alley. So Ginger's in the girls' bedroom and there's all these spooky dolls.
I'm gonna have this room fumigated before
Oh.
Okay, Laura's gonna
Hey,
get
Laura
fumigated.
knows. Laura knows. Okay, room full of creepy dolls. Fumigate it. What?
Oh, the dolls jumped over and tried to attack
I'm
Karen.
scared. I can't believe this.
Now Karen's a believer. Oh my god, look at that doll. Oh, it's Abby.
It was just Abby playing
You
games.
joker.
Oh my gosh.
That's not going to be the only time she's naughty.
I love Donna Mills just walking through with her hands in her pockets.
Yeah.
She's so easy breezy. She
so
really
blasé.
reminds me of some of my mom's friends from the neighborhood, the cul-de-sac where I grew up on for sure.
Here's Valine's seeing the girls. She just saw them. The 3 girls on the balcony with little bows in their hair.
Oh, oh, come
Oh my god, there's
on.
an earthquake.
Wait, there's an earthquake.
What was that? The whole room moved. Is it funny? Of course it's funny. Only in California would we be relieved by an earthquake.
Oh, Karen and the earthquake jokes.
This is crazy. I actually thought about this in my head at some point over the last few weeks we've been working on this podcast. I was like, have they ever had an earthquake on this show?
I
And
forgot
here we
about
go.
this.
I don't
It's
remember
been a
that
long
either.
time since I've seen this.
What else could it have been? Well, if it was, we'll hear it on the radio.
See? Okay, now they're heading
Okay.
out of the house. They've had enough. They're going to go to
They're
the
going to put on KNX radio and probably
yes.
find out, like, oh, there's been a
2.7.
6.5 over there in Ventura. Everybody's going to tell their story about the earthquake.
Right, they're all going to post on Facebook. Was that an earthquake? Something tells me, though, that they're not going to be able to start the car.
We don't need one this time of year.
Oh,
Oh,
Defendant scooters.
you don't need a reservation?
You know a lot about good motels.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh, really? That
there
was a dig.
There was a dig.
She knows a lot about good motels. Ooh.
Oh.
The battery must be dead.
What a,
Well,
what
you
a
know that
surprise.
when spirits come, they can drain the batteries
That's
and
true.
do all
They
that
drain
stuff.
all the energy
So,
from all over.
yeah. I mean, is that excitement or is it a
No,
little?
no. She's like, she's being summoned right now.
Right,
Do you know what I
okay.
mean? That's
Yeah.
what I see it as.
There's no reason we can't just stay here till morning. No reason? I've already been scared out of our wrist a couple of times.
Well, yeah, by Abby.
None of us do, Ginger. I'm starving. Let's put some fruit and cupcakes in the basket.
Oh, good fruit and cupcakes. Well, that'll keep
I like
you going.
A cupcake. I'll eat a cupcake.
We have to keep an eye on Val, Karen. She's spooked. She does seem different. Upset. She's not upset. That's the trouble. She's not upset. She feels something for those
Oh, see? Lily Mae knows her daughter.
girls. Lily Mae, you don't really think there's ghosts here, do you? I'm not saying I do, and I'm not saying I don't.
Oh, I've heard that line before.
But you said it yourself. Val believes they use her.
Yes.
Yes. See, we know Val's got the shine.
See? Right. And we also know that she has a pang for young girls that need help, right?
Yeah.
Lucy, Annie, Olivia.
Okay, she's outside. The wind's
It
blowing.
is a windy
Okay,
weekend in Southern
she's
California.
looking up at the house, and what does she see? I'm willing to bet she's going to see something.
That's the cover shot of,
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
yeah.
episode right there.
Oh, something's going on.
I mean, if you were to see this in the middle of the night just flipping channels, you would be scared. You'd be
Oh, yeah.
engaged. You'd watch. Yeah, absolutely. They do
I'm
a
sure
really
we-
good job.
Flipping out, you know.
Plus, it's
Val
just
is flipping out.
flipping
you know?
out.
It won't be the last time.
Oh, I hear some
Doors,
scratching.
those are footsteps,
Yeah.
right? I mean, there's somebody there.
Yeah, there's definitely somebody in there. Look at Laura's expression.
She's
That's
amazing.
a great one.
Yeah, that was a D trick. That was a D trick.
Uh-oh. Someone's banging on the door.
Yeah, there's somebody there. Yeah. And now finally, Karen is actually concerned,
Yeah.
right?
Maybe it's Gary.
Oh,
Oh, my God, there is somebody there. Who is that? Who is
it's
that?
Dr. Baker from Little House.
Oh, it is Doc Baker from Little House.
This house does pretty much what it wants to do.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so does it? Does it? The house does
This
exactly
house
what it wants
is
to do.
unclean.
Yes. Oh, if we can just get what's her name?
Zelda Rubinstein.
What's her name though in the movie?
Ah,
Oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank. But that's you know who we mean.
Nobody comes near this place at night
Why?
because they ain't stupid.
wow.
I could spend the night if you're scared.
Oh, my God.
Did she say I'll pass?
I'll pass, yeah. I could spend the night. What a sexy night with Doc Baker.
You know, doesn't he kind of look like Jack Nicholson in The Shining here? I think.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what they're kind of trying to go for, don't you think? Look,
He does.
he has that real scruffy look of Jack at the end there.
Look at that. Yeah, he's got that
Uh-huh,
real look on him. Good night, Val's going to bed. Okay. She's got a night with the ghosts.
Yeah, I mean, she's just like, I'm going to bed just like any other night. What's
Yeah.
the problem, ladies? There's some more of that handheld.
Oh.
I think so
Now,
too.
I'm curious to know, is there, like, clean linens or what?
Well, if you look at the curtains where they're in that one scene, I don't think so.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that would freak me out.
She's seen the girls on
There's
the bed.
3 beds, and the 3 girls, one each on each bed.
But
and
now they're
all kinda
gone.
sitting up.
Oh, it was probably nice once, Mama.
There they are again.
Oh!
3 blondes.
They're twins, it looks like. in this. Triplet. Yeah, twins is 2 and triplets is 3. Right.
Triplets
okay.
is 3. Oh, now Valeen's
Val is
awake.
being called by the 3 sisters.
Or is it sleepwalking? It's like sleepwalking. Lily Mae is aware that she's awake. But is she going to do
Joan
anything
Van Ark
about
looks
it?
really pretty there in the profile.
Oh, she is aware. Valeen is in a trance.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Okay, she's following
The
her down the
tension is
hallway.
mounting.
Oh my God. She ran downstairs.
Okay.
Now they're all looking for her. Uh-oh, there's a scream.
Must be Val. We're telling you it's Val's scream. Wait, what? I don't understand. They're at a door. This is not a very good print, so we can't really see. But they're at a door, and I guess they can't get through.
Yeah, they're
And
trying to get
Val's
in the
screaming
door.
on the other side.
Yeah, it looks like that. Oh my God, Ginger looks really freaked out too.
Ellie?
If she just opens the door and says, "Hey, what's up?"
Oh, the doors have opened up by themselves again.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. The house has been wrecked like Poltergeist. I wonder if this was inspired by Poltergeist. Oh, that one probably wasn't even out yet. 82? I don't know.
Probably around the same
81?
time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, it's just another one of these doors that's just unlocked and
Yeah, but
banging in
where's
the wind.
Valine? Oh, they're looking for her outside now too. With, with
do
candles.
they have candles?
Or is
love
that a
it.
flashlight? I
love it.
can't tell.
Yes. Come on, it's not as scary if it's a flashlight. Got to have a candle. I think this
All
is
right.
pretty well executed, this episode so far. I know I remember in the past thinking, like, what is this? But I think it's pretty good.
I'm enjoying
it's
it.
pretty good.
Again, I mean, I know it's not part of the
Yeah.
regular Knots universe, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here we
There's
go. Here we
Valine.
go.
She's
Dark
found
Falcon.
What has she done?
commence.
She's found something like a box.
Well, it's that music box again.
Oh, it's the music
Yeah.
box. You're right. And here they are.
Ah, yes.
Oh, yes. The three girls
The
are
three
surrounding her.
sisters.
And they're doing a ring around the rosy around
my
her.
Gosh.
Valine looks like she's really enjoying it.
I think it's a cool shot. And
It's
I think
super cool.
Joan looks fantastic. Now, I will say that Joan's hair has somehow gotten more volume and been more styled
Yeah.
in the process of this episode.
And it's kind of matching the curls
Yeah.
of the girls.
Yeah.
Lily Mae's old school. I thought maybe she would have had one of those little like lantern thing,
Yes.
kerosene lamp.
Now, we have to bring up the fact that Julie Harris, of course, plays Lily Mae, and she was in the classic horror film, suspense film,
The Haunting.
The Haunting from 1963, I think. And so this probably was an homage to
Yes.
Julie Harris in that movie.
Okay, Karen found Lily Mae, but where's everybody else? I don't see Abby messing around outside.
No, she's like inside doing her nails.
Yeah.
We can't keep looking for her. We have to. Lily Mae, it's been 3 hours and we're not.
Oh my gosh, 3 hours they've been looking for Valine.
3 little girls lost their mama in this.
Ah, here we go.
They grew old together. 2 of them died and tried to get back in, but they couldn't.
Mm.
Not until the third one was dead. And finally Claire joined them, and they came together in their spirit life to look for mama.
Wow.
Mama had a baby once, and that baby was taken away from her.
Yes.
Right.
It
So it's
all
a connection
ties
of
in.
Lucy.
Yeah.
Been a big emptiness in her.
Yes.
Right.
A need that never was.
So in a way, it does fit into the
Does
Not
make
Sledding
sense.
universe.
Are you saying that those 3 little girls have picked up on that need? Val thinks
Absolutely, Karen. Come on, open up your heart.
children still needed, whether they're ghosts or not. Val believes she has to die.
Oh, no. How do you know Val believes she needs to die?
Well, that's what she's worried. For
Right.
some reason, she senses that. So she thinks that
A mother
they
always
need- they
knows.
need the spirit mother.
A mother always knows it.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
boy.
she's giggling.
Yeah.
Val is giggling, and
Yeah.
the 3 girls are still doing that creepy jig.
I wonder how long they had to do this.
I
shot
don't know.
for.
Oh,
Oh,
look,
this
look.
is the best. This is the best.
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember. Yes.
Oh, yeah, now the
Okay,
girls
so
are running
now
away.
They're playing hide and
Okay, now
seek.
it's hide and seek, so Valine's got to go find them. Oh, yeah.
These are great shots.
These
I mean,
are
you could
great.
insert this into any horror film.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Ooh,
So
ooh.
Valine's chasing them
Can you
around.
imagine if that was Heather Rourke? Heather
But
O'Rourke
do you think they're in the
3?
basement? Is that where they are?
Yeah, I think
It looks like the basement. Okay.
Oh, this is great.
Now she can't find them.
Okay.
Oh, look at
there's
that.
all 3.
Secret closet, and all 3 creepy girls are there.
Oh my gosh. This is fantastic.
I want to
Who
see
knew
if the
that
other-
Abby was such a bookworm?
Yeah.
where it happened. I felt him the minute we came in this house.
What?
We walked through the door and started missing Aaron and Molly. Then why didn't the ghosts come after you? I don't know.
They didn't come after Ginger because she's always the least used character on the show.
Yeah.
Abby, come on.
Val's instinct is frustrated and suppressed.
I do like her little bow tie. See? Look. Laura and I
Oh,
have
yeah.
the same little
Yes.
bow.
Oh yeah, you look exactly like Laura tonight.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. Okay, now what's going on? Follow me out the window.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Yep.
Oh, look at that cool lamp. A lot of cool lamps in here, actually.
Yeah, I like this house. As I said, I'd take it.
I would stay here overnight in a heartbeat.
If you know anybody who
If you
owns
know
this
anybody who
house
has a
and wants
house
to put
with
us
a
down.
ghost in it and really cool lamps, we're happy to cat sit.
Or ghost it.
Or ghost sit. Or ghost cat sit. Oh. Do you hear that?
Yeah. something's going on.
Valine? Oh.
There she is.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
She's right around.
She basically is being chased through the house now by the spirits. They're hiding. They're pulling her.
And they're calling
pushing
her name.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Look
Oh!
at this. Slow motion.
Oh!
Come, Beckon.
Come.
She's getting excited. Oh, here comes Lily Mae.
Okay.
Lily Mae's going to catch her.
Oh.
Just missed her.
And now Valine is actually kind of running from Lily Mae to get to the girls.
There's definitely some character acting going on in
Yes.
this one. Here they are
Come
again.
with
Slow
us.
motion.
Come with us.
Little girl, slow motion. Okay.
And then they're like, okay, let's go. Oh, it's great. It's so good. It's so good. That was a great shot because everything's kind of like white and black in that one moment. Oh.
What'd she say?
I'm going to get you.
I'm going to get you.
Good job, Joan. I'm really enjoying this. Good job. I mean, that's got to be kind of an unusual thing to act against a camera like that.
Okay. Lily Mae has found her now. She's following her up the stairs. We're getting close to outdoor
She's
balcony.
getting close to the top. Oh, she's going up the stairs to like the attic. She's being called. She's being
Valine.
summoned.
Don't end up like Joshua. Whoops. Oh, here's the creepy
Wait,
girls.
they have rouge on?
I think
Have
they
they been
do.
blushed? Oh, she's on the roof now.
Yeah, she's on the roof.
Yeah, I didn't ever think about that, about the Joshua thing. Very
Well, we're not
interesting.
talking about that right now. No
correlation.
spoilers, but there is a little bit of a relation, isn't there? Good
Okay.
things don't happen when you go up on the roof.
No, things never go well on the top of a roof. We've seen this in several movies. Okay, so
Oh,
now
look,
the
now
girls
they're-
are down, and they are summoning her. They are
Right.
asking her to
jump.
from the roof to them.
Jump.
Don't do it, Val.
Get
Don't
out
do
of
it.
Get a trampoline. Oh, they're
Don't
waiting
do
for
it, Val.
her.
Don't do it.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
Listen to your friends. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow.
Lily Mae steps in and saves the day. Oh, wow. I think Lily Mae's got through to her.
I think so.
Yes, she did. Where's little Maggie?
See?
Oh,
and the
see,
little
the
girls
girls-
needed to see that. The little girl spirit girls needed to see that somebody in the real world, the non-spirit world, someone needed Valine just as much as they did. Don't worry, someone will be back next week.
Well, when
At
they
the
do
open house.
Wait till they have the open house. Somebody else is going to get like
Brokers open.
brokers open. What broker will they take?
Oh. Okay.
Are you just saying that? No, why would I lie?
Oh.
I saw him clear as day.
Wow.
Why do you doubt her? Don't you think you saw them?
Karen.
I just said that because if I didn't see ghosts, then I must have gone crazy last night, and I just don't feel like a crazy
Oh, you don't feel like a crazy person. You certainly didn't go crazy.
Not yet. At
You would
least.
never go crazy.
Oh, look at Juliet.
Oh, here's the pictures now. They're going
Okay,
through the
the Polaroids.
Polaroids. Let's see if we get some evidence.
Yeah. Oh, there will be, right?
There better be.
Do we wait, or do we start walking? Sam said he'd call the auto call. That idiot doesn't have enough brains to dial a phone.
Hey, Abby.
Go for help. Okay.
Just because he's not gorgeous like Gary.
Karen's like, let's just try it one more time. Of course.
Of course, now it's working.
Because the three sisters drained the battery energy so that you had to stay, Karen. You must be a believer. Oh.
Let's see this one. Oh, they are in the shot.
They are in the shot with Val.
Wow, that's cool. Look, now they're believers.
Even Karen can't.
Wow, Abby's like
disparage
eating
the
crow. Wow. Time to leave.
All right.
All right, you better get back in that station wagon and get the
Oh
hell out
my
of
gosh.
there.
Get back to the cul-de-sac where all you have to worry about are biker gangs.
Yeah. That was a successful recce.
Yeah, and how will she sell this now in the? In
Well, you know,
marketing?
I don't know. Like, that's a thing I'm going to talk about, disclosure.
This lovely.
This, I mean, if it,
features these spirits of three little girls.
you don't. I don't think you have to disclose
looking
that there's
for a mother.
ghosts, but you're going to have to say that lady died there within like the last year.
Right.
But yeah, disclosure. This house may be haunted. Actually, these days, one of the better things that you could do is if you have a haunted house, it's probably going to be a better selling point, to be
Yes,
quite honest.
absolutely.
Because somebody's going to want it because it is haunted.
It's like in New Orleans, they actually put on the front lawn when they're selling a house. This one's haunted.
This one's haunted. Come and get it.
All right, we're seeing what's coming up next, but we're not going to
Yeah,
watch
let's
that
turn
because
that
you know we're not
audio
watching
off.
that. Okay. That was a lot of fun. I
That
really
was
enjoyed
super
that.
fun.
And,
I didn't really remember all those details. So again, you know, this is what's good about maybe giving yourself a few years in between. And obviously, you know, going more in depth. Now at this point, I'll probably never forget it.
Right.
But
right,
I think
right.
at the, you know, when I've watched these, say you're streaming these, you could just crank through,
Yeah.
right? You could watch like 6 at a time.
Yeah.
And, you know, for us, I think one of the last times we watched like Knots Landing all the way through was definitely during COVID.
For sure.
So we just had all that time on our hands. So
Yeah.
I remember we would just
You
go.
watch 2 or 3 in a night. So right now in this rewatch for the podcast, it's been really nice because we're able to see a lot more of the nuances. In fact, we've really been enjoying Claudia Lano's performance as
Yes.
Diana. And I don't know if we really picked up on that the last time we were watching season 1. And so, you know, stuff like that has been really nice. And seeing this again, I think it's pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people are like, oh my God, that's crazy. That episode's so weird. But it actually was pretty good. We're going to talk about it more in depth.
Yes. And I was
Right
going to say,
now,
if you,
1,
2,
2, 3.
3.
Ooh.
Wow. So what did you think of the writing of this episode, Brady?
You know, it's interesting. That guy who wrote the episode, that was the only Knots Landing episode that he wrote, right? And so you can imagine that, I don't know where they found this guy, but obviously he did a very haunting episode, created a little storyline about these 3 sisters. I think it was pretty good. And I think the directing, I like some of the choices of the camera work with the handheld going through that makes you feel like somebody is watching you. So yeah, I thought they handled it pretty well. I still don't quite understand where this inspiration came from to do this.
It's
but
definitely an oddball for the Knots Landing universe. It feels like a Halloween episode.
Definitely.
Even though you had mentioned before that it was aired originally in January. So I don't know. Maybe somebody out there knows something different. Maybe it was
somehow they had ordered it to happen in October and then that couldn't happen. Who knows? Now, even though it was kind of like an oddball thing, I do like how they did tie in a little bit of the current storylines of the show. Obviously, there was a mention there between Abby and Laura where there was a little snide remark.
Oh, she said something about the motel rooms.
yeah,
You would know about,
Right.
you know,
And then there was the
good
moment
motel rooms or
when
something.
Abby was reading the book and they were talking about how the woman had been suspected of having an affair. And she was like, well, I wonder how anybody would know that. Right. So
Yeah.
that was probably what was going on then. And there was something else too. Oh, the main part, which was Valine's backstory.
Right.
Tying into her
Lucy.
losing Lucy. So, in a way, I think it works.
Yeah, they tied
I think
it
works
in.
more than the Land of the Free episode does.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think there were more tie-ins in this episode.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously now we've watched this out of order though too,
Yeah.
so that's not going along the timeline that we've been going on. But yeah, you can definitely see they're reaching back to certain plot points that have been created in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what did you think of the episode's guest star, who is named Kevin Hagen, who played, apparently they're calling him a butler, but we know him as the caretaker. What did you think of him?
I thought he did a good job. I think we said it in the watch along. I think they were styling him to look like, Jack Nicholson's character in The Shining, which I thought was funny. It was enjoyable. I mean, I think he could have maybe had another little scene at the very end to tie it all in, but I don't know.
I was hoping Little Half Pint was going to show up because I was like, oh, it's Doc Baker. Maybe he's going to come take care of it. Going to come give them some magic potions.
It would have been cool if they had like a picture of that guy on the wall at the very end, kind of like in The Shining, and they zoomed
Yeah,
in.
because I would say this. I would have liked him to return at the very end and be like, oh, you survived the night
you survived
or
the
something.
night or something.
But it was a really cute tie-in, though, at the end with... we knew that the Polaroids were going to be showing up, right? Something. What I want to know is, why didn't they notice that Polaroid earlier? Because you would have seen that right as it was developing.
Yeah, well, I guess
so
there was a lot going on. Now, there is a little backstory I read in an interview on knotslanding.net with Kim Langford, who plays Ginger, that they were playing with that Polaroid camera a lot on set. And I guess, according to Kim, Joan didn't really like to have her picture taken so much, behind the scenes, but Kim had taken a photo, and then when they saw it later on, there was some weird aura that appeared around Joan.
Now,
isn't that interesting?
What would you give to see those Polaroids that are
I
actually
know.
taken on set?
Well,
that would be
according
fun.
to the interview, Kim had the photo of Joan like in her dressing room, because they're all friends, obviously working together so much, and so it would have been fun to see whatever happened to that. Yeah, to that Polaroid. All right, so now, this is our standard list of questions we ask for every episode. The next question is, any filming location stand out?
Well, besides the cul-de-sac.
There's only one film location, and so we thought that would be a fitting topic for this week's Untying the Knot.
In this segment, we take deep dives into a specific production aspect of the series, or perhaps provide a bio of a fan favorite cast member.
This time out, though, we are going to do something a little different.
Seeing that we're in Southern California.
Yeah, we're going to get out of the studio, and we're just going to pop on over to Laura's house listing. Let's go.
Let's go see what she's got. I heard there was a broker's open today.
Oh, okay.
So let's go see what's going on.
Voila! We are here in Altadena at the Three Sisters house.
It's Laura's Broker's Open.
Yes, it's Laura's Broker's
and
Open
my agent
today.
is here. And
I'm going to just tell you a little bit about the house.
Great.
It was built in 1915. It's 5 beds, 6 baths. It's over 7,000 square feet. Back in 2000, I think it was sold for $1.5 million. So at this point, it's probably worth about $5 million plus.
Wow, it's a beautiful neighborhood. Very quiet.
And it's been used
lots of trees.
Several TV shows and movies through the years. Most recently, it's been featured as Deborah Vance's house on Hacks. It's her LA residence. It's been used in a show called Runaways on Hulu, which I haven't seen.
Also, we're Ratchet, right?
Ratchet as well. But in 1921, it was used in a movie called 7 Years Bad Luck, featuring Max Linder. And you can see that online.
Silent film.
Silent movie. You can see a little bit of exteriors and I think mostly interiors on that. We're going to take a little snoop around. I mean, the gates are open. We don't want to get in trouble, but we will try to see what we can see.
Well, thank you, Doug, for all the information and for the little tour.
welcome.
It's been wonderful to visit this space right here in Southern California. And now back to the show.
Wow, that was fun and informative.
That was.
Now, if you would like to send us a query about a specific filming location in Knots Landing, or if you have any other burning questions about the show, you may contact us via Instagram, which is at seeviewcircle. That's SEEVIEW circle. Or you can also email us at seeviewcircle@gmail.com, and perhaps we will use your question as the basis for a future Untying the Knot segment.
So let's talk about this now. What did you think was your favorite scene?
What does Ann Matheson say?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What was the best scene for you? Of this
for
episode.
Sure. I mean, there's only one scene that topples over all the rest, and that is Valine with the music box, the three sisters dancing around her, and then the whole section of the hide and seek where they go through the house, up the stairs, and they're taunting her, and the look on Joan's face, I think, it's just magic. She did a really good job with this, I think.
Well, I've seen it out of context too, which we will be showing on the Dreaming Room later.
Yes,
and that also, it's one of those things where I feel like
by the time this airs,
for whatever reason,
the Dreaming Room will have already aired. So if you didn't
Right.
watch it, you can go to Twitch and watch the Dreaming Room in rerun for at least the next week.
yeah. And the thing
Dark
is,
Falcon
it's
remix.
taking that footage, which
Yeah.
is just so weird,
Yeah.
and pulling it into another context. But again, so it's like it's burned into my brain.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm in agreement with that.
Yeah.
What about best line?
I think I did like that moment between Abby and Laura talking about the motel. Like you would know
Yeah.
where the best motels are, something like that. Other than that, I think I found Karen kind of an interesting presence in this episode because, she is brass tacks. She's super practical throughout the show. And so her demeanor in not believing in ghosts in the spiritual world was expected. And then I love at the very end when they see the Polaroid and the three sisters are there in the Polaroid with Val. She's like, let's get out of here.
Yeah,
So
that was good.
I thought that was really, really fun.
That was cute. Now, what about
There's
a reference
to-
made at the beginning?
Yes.
In the car where she starts singing the Twilight Zone
Right,
theme.
right. She says, she goes, aren't you guys afraid? I mean, we could be entering into the Twilight Zone. And they all hum the theme song. So what we believe that is a reference to is the fact that James Houghton, who plays Kenny, who doesn't actually appear in this episode, his father was a producer on the Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
For
and-
several episodes.
Oh yeah, for several years.
Several years,
It looked to me, from what I read, that he was super prolific in all those early years of the Twilight Zone. So like all the most famous episodes that you've
Yeah,
ever seen.
the best ones.
Yeah, the best ones. His father was the producer. So that must be such a profound kind of effect on
For
his
sure.
upbringing. And obviously, I think you had mentioned to me that besides him just being a child actor,
Yeah.
and he's featured in this one episode called The Last Rites of Jeff Myrtlebank. It's like season 3,
Yeah.
episode 23.
I think
is
it's
that
episode
right?
23. He's in there, not a lot. He's like
Just a
in
little
couple
bit.
scenes, but you definitely can see Kenny's smile in young Jimmy Houghton there. And anyway, sorry.
But you had also mentioned to me that you found out that in later life, besides doing acting,
Yeah.
after Knots Landing, he's like a very prolific writer,
He's
right?
had one of the
Or
most
he's done-
long-lasting careers in TV out of anybody from Knots Landing, really, if you think about it, because I mean, he's written for so many shows. I think he's been on Young and the Restless for several years.
Is he
And
still on it?
I think so. I'm not sure. And I know that Ted Shackelford and maybe even Joan Van Ark were on Young and the Restless too for a time. I know that Ted Shackelford was, and I think probably James Houghton wrote for the years that Ted Shackelford
Oh,
was
that's
on.
interesting. That
Yeah.
would be fun to see those
Yeah, I'm sure they're all
storylines.
buddies,
Yeah.
after all those years. So anyway, that's kind of I think a cool tie-in to this episode of Knots Landing Three Sisters that Kenny, even though he wasn't there, it does serve again as somewhat of an inspiration for this kind of haunting terror horror film. And then again, we also mentioned, of course, Julie Harris was in that classic film, The Haunting.
And if you haven't seen The Haunting, you know that the current version
Yes.
that was based on that original is The Haunting of Hill House.
Right.
Which
is the Mike Flanagan.
Yeah, the Mike Flanagan stuff. It was
very
really fun.
successful series, part of his trilogy.
So 'tis the season. Maybe
'Tis the
these are
season.
things you can go check out. It's 'tis the season of Halloweeny.
All right, so now we're coming in for a landing on this episode to get right down to the lotus point. We're going to find out just how lowbrow or highbrow this episode is. So, Doug, we didn't really get a chance to think about it, but
No.
what would you rate this extra special episode of Knots Landing
I mean,
on the
it's
brow meter?
super fun. I can't say that it's necessarily highbrow though.
Yeah, I wouldn't say
it's
it's
definitely like in its own universe, this one. But I did enjoy it, and I thought it was just kind of clever to pull them out to another location and do something like that. So, from 1 to 5, I'll give it a 3.
Okay, yeah, 3. I'm going to say probably a 2.5. I'm going to give it a right smack dab in the middle like you did with The Land of the Free. It was handled really well, I thought. It was well shot, and it was handled not in a campy manner.
It was
Do you think?
spooky. It was definitely spooky.
I don't know if you watched the watch along. I jumped a couple times. I literally did. And I've
Well,
seen
I
the
mean, he
episodes
jumps
before.
at anything. So, I mean, he jumps when I walk into the bedroom and just like if he's reading something, like you jump. So it doesn't take much.
Oh my gosh! Can you imagine if the three sisters walk in right now?
Oh,
forget it.
listen,
I
if
would
they
disappear.
if they walked in right now, I would never be in this house ever again. That would be the end of this one.
Have you ever felt a ghost in this house?
Well, the only thing that has kind of happened in this house, which was a little odd, was that, and I think you'll remember the one time where the light bulb in the chandelier kept flickering, but it was weird because it was like it was communicating. And then when I started asking questions, saying flash once for yes or flash two for no, it literally did it for like a minute.
Yeah, a couple.
So
minutes,
that was a
It like
little,
sustained
yeah,
conversation
it was
for
a little
while.
weird. And then
Can
finally,
we call?
and we were getting ready to go out.
Amy and Adam over. Amy Bruni and Adam Barry over.
Don't
to
you remember we were
investigate,
getting
please?
ready to go out? So then it was like, okay, well, you know what? We got to like go out. So we're going to leave this alone. And like
Yeah.
by now, I didn't want to get involved in it. But,
Right.
nothing else. That's
Yeah.
the only time there was ever anything here.
Well, I will say that right now we might be haunted by the ghost of our beloved cat Grovey because 3 items have gone missing in the past. Well, since he passed away, right in
Yeah.
August, and they're items that I mean,
they're
which is a
items that
lot.
we need.
Yeah. So either we're just getting old and forgetful, which is very possible.
I don't know, though. It's kind of weird. There's just weird items that are
Grovey,
missing.
Grovey, I need my razor back. Grovey, I need my little back massager back. He needs his folder full of gentle people photos back.
Yeah, I need my red folder. Where the heck is it?
All right. So what's coming up next, Doug? What's coming up next?
Well, next on Seaview Circle, Ginger is being harassed with gifts from a mysterious source.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what we said last week. But see, we dropped this surprise episode in between. Woo, woo,
Right.
woo.
So, yeah, you get kind of a little extra.
Yeah, so we will see
You then back on the
on the
sack.
sack. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy
Oh my gosh.
Halloween.